How y'all doing today? We got peace in the Middle East, right? How do y'all feel about that? Hope y'all feel good about that. So that's something that's definitely good, and I do not have sound on the high sound.
Yeah, we watching Eddie, getting facts ready, keeping all the cameras steady, audio ready, so unlock, yep, and alone, Patriots prepare for
the Eddie Block Show.
Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show, Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show, Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films.
Joe forgot the one in the chamber. What's up, everybody? Oh, wait, hold on. I got Donnie here. This guy wants a treat. You want a treat, don't you? Okay. We'll give you a treat, big guy. We'll give you a treat. There you go. Panda, come on, get yours, mama. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Did you enjoy your weekend? Actually, it's still weekend, isn't it? Today is a holiday. It's Christopher Columbus Day. Or if you're a liberal, it's Indigenous People Day. Just these people are just out of their mind, aren't they? Freaking liberals. Oops, hold on, I'm trying to do something. There we go. Rumble is slow. You guys know how slow Rumble is? It is so slow. I guess it is what it is, isn't it? Oh, there we go. So we got freedom in the world, or peace in the Middle East. They're saying there's no longer going to be a World War III anymore. I think it's a little too early. Even try and say that. But you know, who knows? Who knows? I don't think it's possible or yet. I know it's good what happened, but it's a religious war. I mean, just because the people in charge agree doesn't mean all the people below them is going to agree, right? I don't know. It's worrisome still, but it's a good move forward, right? We're moving forward. So, excuse me. All right, let's see what Scott Jennings is saying here.
He's been the most hyper-political and hyper-partisan post-president we've ever had. He's still acting that way. They're not over the fact that Donald Trump won the national popular vote last year.
Oh, they're pissed about that.
They keep warning about the same things that they were warning and fussing about during the campaign, to which the American people then responded to. I think Donald Trump is executing every part of his agenda in almost exactly the way that he promised he was going to, up to and including enforcing laws in the United States that have been on the books for a very, very long time that his predecessor chose.
This lady looks like, what's her name? Christy Swanson. What's up, Gavin? She looks like that actress, Christy Swanson. Hold on. We'll show you her in a minute.
To execute. You throw that on top of the fact that he's having this extraordinary success on the world stage, and I just think Democrats from Obama on down are having a heck of a time understanding where they went wrong and how Donald Trump has captivated a nation and now the entire world.
Right. So I'm going to show you a post. So not right now, but there is a post from earlier. I'll get to it, but it's Elizabeth Warren. So if you guys watch her at all, every day she posts 20, 30 things about what Donald Trump is doing bad to our country, how bad Donald Trump is, mean Donald Trump. Today she posted, and we'll show it to you, something about, I've been asking for 2 years for the hostage to be let out. That's all she put. No, thank you, Donald Trump. You know, she talks about Donald Trump every freaking day, 20, 30 times a day in posts. But yet when he does something good, she doesn't use his name. And you'll see a lot of people that are Democrats that are saying, oh, it's great to have the hostages free, but nowhere, anywhere do they say Donald Trump. All right, hold on. So I was saying Christy Swanson. With a K? I think it's with a K. Christy Swanson. I think that's her name. So you got to look at her from olden days. So hold on.
He's been warning and fussing about during the campaign, to which the American...
Let's see if I can find where she was. No, there was a closer version of it. I don't know. Maybe it's not Christy Swanson. I don't know if that's Christy Swanson or she's an actress, but I think it's Christy Swanson. Let me find her old pictures. There you go. That's an older one. See that look? Is that Christy Swanson? I don't know. I don't watch CNN, so I wouldn't know. Gavin says he does a lot of good. They are in denial. Of course they are, Gavin. Especially you. Especially you. And then this is another good reason why I'm moving to Oklahoma when things are ready and time is ready. Oklahoma is busy, and I had to read this a couple times because I didn't understand it. And then it all hit home. Oklahoma is busy passing laws to protect law-abiding Americans that just want to get home to their families. And I'm like, okay, that's like want to get home with their families without having their vehicles ruined or becoming the next Antifa terror target. So it took me a while to read that, not understanding it. But this is all about if you're out there and there's a rioter in front of you blocking your car and you hit them with your car, it is okay for you to take them out now in Oklahoma. You can do that now in Oklahoma. Another good reason why I'm moving to Oklahoma. So, Clown World says these people, meaning the people at McDonald's, I'm guessing, don't make enough money to deal with people acting like this. Well, you know what? I live in California, and what is it? $22 an hour now is the minimum wage. Yeah, they make enough money. So let's watch it.
Because my fucking car and I'm not moving until I get my fucking food. The fuck y'all niggas feel like? Bitches mad fucking food on the drive-thru. All I said I want are pickles and no onions. And like mad fucking sauce. Don't piss me the fuck off, bitch.
Wow.
No, I don't give a fuck because they got to come in. The fuck? What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, whatever, Gavin.
Don't ask you what's up to next.
She took the order. It's the order.
You're gonna California the whole country soon?
I'm gonna get it till 15 minutes. I want the fucking food.
I have a question. I've asked this multiple times, right? Why do you sit there? What does that do? Do you really think that the person is gonna say, "Oh my God, you slapped your hands together. I better go ahead and do what the hell you're telling me to do"? Hell no. Especially if it was a woman like this, I would just sit there and just, because I worked in the fast food industry, high school. In fact, actually, I started working in the restaurant industry, I should say. So my brother owns a restaurant still to this day, and I started working as a busboy at 12 years old. Then I became, eventually on the weekends, I became the what do you call it? My brain's freezing. But the host, right? And I became so popular as a host that people would bring me ties and enjoyed and were just so happy when I would wear their ties. I remember this one lady came in. She's like, "Oh my God, this is my family from back in Minneapolis. This is Eddie. He is the hostess here. Him and his brother own the restaurant." I'm like, "Well, not me and my brother." Well, at that time, yes, because my parents owned half. But you know what I mean. So I've been doing, then I worked at Taco Bell. Oh, well, I worked at Taco Bell at the same time, I should say, as soon as I turned 15. I worked at Burger King. So I've worked in fast food. I've had people act like this, and I just.
I want the food. She took the car. I want the food.
Especially when they're like this. Just like insane. See, that's what that guy's doing. He's just looking at her like.
What are you gonna do? The fuck? You talking to her? Shut the fuck up! Because you can't shut up my fucking voice.
Clapping and used to make their points seem more valid. I get that, but it's a joke. It just drives me nuts. Oh my gosh! So Gavin, did you see this thing that they gave to President Trump today? So President Trump gets Egypt's highest honor, made of solid gold. Egypt gave President Trump the Order of the Nile for brokering peace between Israel and Hamas. The thing is pure gold, loaded with ancient symbols for wealth, power, and evil fighting Nile magic. It's so serious that they literally promise a salute when you die. Not your average souvenir from a peace summit, right? Look at this. This thing is pretty cool looking. I like it. And the whole thing is solid gold. Holy jeez Louise. Anyways. No, you didn't see it? All right. Operation. So this is in Chicago. Midway Blitz is making Illinois safe. DHS law enforcement has made over 1,500 arrests across Illinois, including pedophiles, vicious gang members, and armed robbers. Let's watch it. Oh, he dropped his coffee. We're going to arrest him for dropping his coffee. Here's one thing I don't get. I mean, you see these people that are robbing, stealing, doing bad stuff. They're in pretty good health. How the heck do the cops catch them? Like when they're running. These guys are running with 100 or, probably 20, 30 pounds of gear, 40 pounds of gear. And they catch them still. Don't make no damn sense. Bye. Oh, these must be illegals that they're detaining. Yep, all illegals.
Let me call somebody. That's it.
Oh, those are the people messing with them. Arrest them. 1,000 plus criminals arrested in Chicago. I love it. I can't wait till they get to Portland. That'll be fun. I didn't watch this. I don't know exactly. Maybe we might not be able to watch this. It says a CIA officer explains how the government baits and tricks people into committing crimes. Let's see how this works.
That once they act on that info, you can kind of put anyone in jail if you know what to do.
Come on.
Set them up.
It's raining
You
here.
create the situation to where they have no choice but to act on their impulse. And once they act on that impulse, then we call that entrapment. We call it a nudge.
They weren't there. Real quick, I got to answer Gavin. So, I didn't go first thing in the morning because I was like, oh shit, it's Columbus Day. They might not be open. And so I went to my doctor's appointment. And for some reason today, Donnie's like a freaking puppy. He's running all over the place. Everything's happy. So I called the vet and I told him what's going on. And the one that I normally see won't be until tomorrow. So we're going to go see her tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning. But I don't know. Donnie, like even the doctors are like, man, Donnie's really hyper today.
Sometimes you just got to give them a quick little, just to see what happens, right?
And how does that happen?
You put a post out there, or you have someone fake profile say something that we know is going to trigger them, right? Like we already know your history. If we're to that point, we already know everything about it. So we're like, oh, this will piss them off. Sometimes you light the fuse and just wait for it to follow. Nothing like putting on a fake social media thing to like really get people mad.
Mm-hmm.
Post fake news. Sometimes it's not fake. It's embellished a little bit.
This does not surprise me at all if this is really happening. I mean, I don't have proof. This is just a guy who's a former CIA person. Who knows? I don't know. Hey, look, Gavin, it's you. It's you. California's latest waste of money. Gavin Newsom just signed SB 518, created a state agency to manage slavery reparations. Yes, in 2025, while Californians struggle with record prices, housing shortages, and rising taxes, our governor is setting up a bureau for something that ended 160 years ago, and in a state that never even had slavery. They're calling it the Bureau of Descendants of American Slavery, but nobody can explain how much it'll cost, who qualifies, or what good it'll do. I mean, look at it. California's broke. People are leaving, and this is what our leaders are focused on? Just insane. Just insane. Why do you do that, Gavin? Why did you do that? All right, so this is going to open up on a new thing. I didn't watch or read this either. Letitia James, from prosecutor to made it too big. There we go. Letitia James charged and cornered over allegations of mortgage fraud. The question now isn't what she did; it's what happens next. Probably nothing, if you ask me. The once untouchable New York Attorney General who built her reputation on targeting conservatives and weaponizing the law against President Trump now finds herself on the other side of it. Will the very system she used to destroy others finally send her to prison? No. Tonight we break down the case till the evidence and the powerful or take her down. We'll tell you why. Oh, it's a show that we gotta watch. Oh, never mind. I don't think they're gonna do shit to her. Let's be honest. To buy votes so I can reshape California and silence conservatives. Dude, I see so many people now are totally against it. So many people now, even Democrats are voting against it because they're like, well, then what's going to happen? You know, what if the Republicans come in and then they're really going to take this to the next level, right? Just saying. Just saying. Me? Just saying. All right. Gavin may, well, I know what he's talking about, but Gavin will know also what this guy is talking about. They're asking if this is English, and this is a protester that Don Lemon interviews.
What do you want to say?
What, you know, if you're gonna pick a protester to speak on your behalf of the issues that you have, you know, I don't think this was a very good choice. Bye bye San Francisco.
Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Basically, you know. Die from natural causes. Shit, you know, Pam Bundy an idiot, Christy Nome ugly. I mean, shit. Fuck Donald Trump. Get the fuck out of our city. Basically, like, you know, quit racial profiling people and shit, that's about it. I can't, I'm trying not to say it how I want to say it because y'all got cameras and shit, but you don't want it on camera. Disrespectful motherfucker. I don't care about it being on camera and shit, but you know.
He's worried about how he looks on camera.
I don't know. The camera, I just hate all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just hate all this shit. I hate them.
Get your ass up.
What the fuck you say, bro?
You worry about somebody's damn paycheck. You didn't worry about just changing them damn shoes.
You can't even walk, bitch. Cripple way the fuck on, nigga.
Yeah, this is the kind of person that I'd really want to interview. I'm not even going to play any more of it. It's that bad. Okay, here we go. President Trump officially signs his historic Gaza peace plan. This took 3,000 years to get to this point. Can you believe it? It's going to hold up too. I don't know how much this is going to hold up. Understandably, oh, who's that blonde lady? It almost looks like, who is she? That's not Carolyn. Is it Carolyn a bit? Doesn't look like her. Anyways, I just have trouble. So you have people that have been fighting for 3,000 years. A religious war. People that hate each other so badly that the minute they see one another, they want to kill each other. I just don't think that we can end it in one single day. I really don't. Yes, we can help get the leaders to end the war, but it doesn't mean when they see each other on the street that it's going to stop the fighting. I don't think so, at least. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I honestly do. But what's happening right here is amazing. I mean, hostages who have been locked up for 2 years are finally getting to see their loved ones. That's amazing. These two countries are gonna, have, be in peace, no more killing each other. But the problem is the people underneath them. That's what I worry about. But I still think this is amazing. I'm not trying to put it down, but I just want everybody to know. Just let's see how it goes. Let's take it step by step.
Okay. This took 3,000 years to get to this point. Can you believe it? And it's going to hold up too. It's going
I
to
hope
hold
so.
up.
I really do.
Okay, thank you.
I like
You
the
can use
green
my
binders
pen
better
or
than the
not.
blue ones.
Have a pen? And use mine? Okay.
Dude, is that guy on oxygen on the end? I think he was.
Okay.
Somebody didn't turn off their phone. Beautiful. Sharm el Sheikh from Egypt. Move your camera lens. Is that guy? Oh no, maybe not. It looked like he's got an oxygen tube right there, but I don't think so. Right on. So look at this. So Senator Alex Padilla, of course, he's from California. What do Democrats mean when we say that Republicans want to double your health care costs? Well, here, look. So he posted. He made a picture. They made a picture that says, "Oh, well, this year in 2025, it's only this, but in 2026, it's going to be this." How do you know this? Are you the insurance company? How do you know how much it's going to go up? So you can make a photo, but and they can't show us the real proof, right? They can't show us the real proof. Great, Donnie's stuck again outside, and it's raining. I'm gonna play this video for you guys real quick.
Many of you have been asking about casual restaurants and which ones support the
I'll be right
Democratic
back.
platform. Let's take a look. There are 4 large restaurant groups in the United States that own a lot of brands, so let's start with those. Brinker International, which owns Chili's, Maggiano's, and On the Border, leans Republican. Darden Restaurants, which owns Olive Garden, Longhorn, Chuy's, Cheddar's, and many other brands, leans Democrat. Landry's Restaurant Group owns Bubba Gump Shrimp, Rainforest Cafe, and many other brands listed. They lean Republican. Dine Brands, which owns IHOP, Applebee's, and Fuzzy's Tacos, leans Republican. Texas Roadhouse and Outback Steakhouse both lean Republican. Buffalo Wild Wings and Cracker Barrel are both very Republican. Cheesecake Factory and Red Robin are both very Democrat. Hard Rock Cafe and Bob Evans are both very Democrat. California Pizza Kitchen and Waffle House are both very Republican. First Watch and Golden Corral are both very Republican. And P.F. Chang's is slightly more Democrat. All right, you guys had a lot to say about my first list of fast food restaurants. Let's take a look at some more. Firehouse Subs and Jersey Mike Subs lean very Republican.
I thought I turned it off.
Qdoba and Chipotle lean heavily Democrat. Popeyes and Church's Chicken.
All right, I'm not
both
gonna play the
lean
whole damn thing.
Democrat.
I'm not gonna play the whole damn thing. But we can show you. These are the Republican leaning ones, like Chili's. I want my baby back, baby back. Bubba Gump, Rainforest Cafe, IHOP, Applebee's. Sorry. Donnie, oh, I'm out of breath. Joe says, shave the beard and put it on your head. I know, I'm bald. Cracker Barrel. Buffalo Wild Wings. I wouldn't think they were. Waffle House, a conservative First Watch, Golden Coral, Firehouse Subs, Jersey Mike's. Dunkin' Donuts is not. They went after Steven Crowder. All right. So, look at this. Amy Klobuchar. Every single day, she posts 20, 30 freaking posts about Donald Trump and how he's doing everything wrong. But look, after more than 2 years, prayers were answered after the president and others reached an agreement. Not Donald Trump. Not President Trump. No, just the president. I was like, say his freaking name. What's up, Gron? And sorry, I was out of breath. That's what happens when I have to walk. So this guy, Aaron Spencer, he was accused of killing a sex predator whom he found in a car with his missing daughter, is running for sheriff. Good for him. It's like The Walking Dead. Remember that Rock
Lon.
movie?
My name is Aaron Spencer. Many of you know my story. I'm the father who acted to protect his daughter when the system failed. I'm also a husband, a combat veteran of the 82nd Airborne Division,
Thank you for your
contractor,
service.
and a farmer. And through my own fight for justice, I have seen firsthand the failures in law enforcement and in our circuit court. And I refuse to stand by while others face these same failures. That's why I'm announcing my candidacy to run for Lonoke County Sheriff. This
God damn it,
campaign isn't
Donnie,
about
stop
me.
it.
It's about every parent, every neighbor, every family who deserves to feel safe in their homes and safe in their
Come on, Donnie.
community. It's about restoring trust, where neighbors know law enforcement is on their side and families know that they will not be left alone in a moment of need. Together, we can build a safer, stronger Lonoke County for every family. I'm Aaron Spencer, and I'm running for sheriff of Lonoke County.
Well, let's hope he wins. Sheriffs. I like Republican sheriffs better. Oh my goodness. So I was reading this. I haven't watched it yet. Scientists are working to bring back the woolly mammoth, the Tasmanian tiger, and even the dodo bird. No one's ever done this before, and the real breakthrough may be artificial wombs. So they're doing this. So they're going to, like, they have DNA because they have fossils and they find DNA in the fossils and stuff like that, right? I think. Let's see what this guy's talking about real quick.
The extinction of dinosaurs. We have to hit this right now.
No one's ever brought back an animal like this before. And I think there's a lot of
What
curiosity
do you guys think about this?
how will they act.
Is this a legitimate woolly mammoth or is it edited DNA?
Well, that's a very good debate. There are some in the scientific community that say, no, you're just making what's called a chimera.
Probably already doing it, but cloning human beings.
Wow. Let's just say,
Wow. I wonder what he really said. I got to
The
watch this whole
extinction of
episode.
dinosaurs. We have to hit this right now.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? How's it going to end up?
Well,
You don't think it's any good?
many people focus, of course,
Gavin?
on what we call the kind of marquee element of that, which is de-extincting the woolly mammoth. We're not going to de-extinct dinosaurs. The DNA is too fractured. It's too old. The real value in a company like Colossal Biosciences are the tools that they're developing in order to manipulate things at the genetic level. That company is developing tools that will allow us to do large edits on DNA of mammalian species, but also others. And it's those tools that are extremely valuable. It will allow us to conserve animals that are critically endangered. It's a heck of a lot easier to preserve an existing species than to bring one back that's already extinct. So animals where they're only,
But what if they're
handful left,
What
we
what
can
if these animals are becoming extinct because of if that's the way the world is meant to be,
preserve their DNA and potentially in the future synthetically create healthy populations, which would make extinction hopefully a thing of the past when we fully develop the tools. So Colossal really is a technology company. It's just that all the attention is placed on the dire wolves or the dodo bird or the physical manifestations of these incredible tools they're developing. But as a venture capitalist, I'm most interested in the tools. Astroforge is the same way, where they're trying to mine asteroids in space. But the real value of Astroforge, yes, they'll potentially get money back from bringing platinum group metals back to Earth. But if you can go to an asteroid, land on it, and scrape it for some metals, project that 20 or 30 or 40 years in the future. The technology tools you're developing
they
to
did that
do
in Armageddon.
have immense applications for space exploration, space colonization, any number of other things. It's the tools that are valuable.
With the woolly mammoth, I mean, so would that be when that comes back? And I have no idea how far
2028,
along.
I think, is the current projected timeline.
2028.
Yeah.
So is this a
Whoa.
legitimate woolly mammoth or is it edited DNA?
Well, that's a very good debate. There are some in the scientific community that say, no, you're just making what's called a chimera. You're taking an existing species and injecting some genetics that make it look like a woolly mammoth. It's not a real woolly mammoth or a real dire wolf because it doesn't have the identical or very close to identical DNA of the original. And I think that one could argue that they have a point.
That's kind of interesting.
But it goes back to the old saw, right? If something looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, eats like a duck, I think it's a duck. And what is important is
Gavin?
that we are able to
They're trying to play
create
God.
species that can fill a niche.
That's what I mean, Gavin. I'm thinking about this, and extinction. There's extinction for a reason. It's all part of the natural way of what's all going on and stuff. And God put they put daddy long legs. I don't like spiders, and I don't even think it's a spider. But you have those daddy long leg things, right? But what do? They eat spiders. They eat mosquitoes. So they're good. They're good for your property. I don't like them, right? But they're good. But then once there's no longer a need for them, I don't know. I don't know.
Like the Tasmanian tiger that was eliminated by mankind. It was exterminated, and it unbalanced the ecosystem in Tasmania. If we can bring back an animal that functions like the Tasmanian tiger did in the ecosystem, I think that's a big win. Even if at a purely scientific level, it doesn't have
Does anybody
exactly
know
the
who
same
this guy
DNA
is?
as the one that was exterminated. There is value into what they're doing, I think.
I mean, so with the dire wolf, I mean, where is that wolf now? What are they doing with it?
It's in the United States.
It's in the
It's
United
a
States.
carefully guarded preserve in the United States. And I think there's good reason is that they want to keep the animals isolated so they can study them. No one's ever brought back an animal like this before. And I think there's a lot of curiosity about how will they act purely out of their own genetics.
See, that's where I was going, is what is
they're locked up.
the species instinct? Is it been
We don't know. There's
He
so
looks
much
like
in
a
terms of
pervert.
animal husbandry of those animals that
Kind
we
of.
simply don't know. Will they know how to be a dire wolf? How will they hunt? Will they hunt like a gray wolf, or will they hunt differently than a gray wolf where they're descended from? We don't know. And that's why, in many respects, it's a great science experiment. And there's a little joke that Colossal really isn't in the business of producing dire wolves. It's in the production of PhDs, because there's so many new things happening that they're doing that have never been
He was
done
on a
before.
naked bike
Yeah.
ride yesterday.
I mean,
Thank goodness I didn't see any of that.
is there any info on, how it's going? I mean, do we know? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, do we know how the dire wolf's behavior was before do we have any idea of what their behavior was, as an extinct animal? And will we be able to observe, some of those?
Yeah, I'm speaking
Commonalities.
way out of my expertise level. I'm not an animal expert
I
or
don't know why we're listening to this guy, but that's crazy. I just, I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, so you guys heard it earlier. Breaking news: all 20 living hostages have been released by Hamas. That's awesome. Right, you went back and I did not go back and watch it. No freaking way at all. So as leaders from all over the world thank President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, I offer you the Democratic Party. Let's see what they said here. Elizabeth Warren, she went all on this long speech. No, Donald Trump. Adam Schiff says, I'm relieved to see families reuniting today in Israel as Hamas has finally released the remaining Israeli hostages after more than 700 days. May this important and overdue moment pave way for nothing about Donald J. Trump. Nothing about Donald J. Trump from Mark Warner, whoever that is. Congressman Shree. Is that weirdo? After 738 days of hostages, no Donald Trump. No Donald Trump. Nancy Pelosi, no Donald Trump. Eric Swalwell, no Donald Trump. No Donald Trump anywhere. Not a word about Donald Trump. And hold on. Shree Thunder. Okay, I want to look this guy up real quick. Is that the guy with the weird looking head? Let's see. Shree Thunder. Let me see if that's images. If that's who it is. Oh yeah. Okay, so look at this picture right here. You see this guy? See how weird he looks? That looks like a mask to me. That looks freaking crazy. Blinking claims that Biden administration is responsible for the new Middle East peace. You got to be kidding me. Did any of them ever mention Americans since our country got it done? No, I don't think they did either. But look at this guy. Now watch this. It reminds me of a movie, a Martin Short movie. It was Martin Short, Inner Space. Oops. So tell me this is not Martin Short. Let me find the guy from Inner Space. Images. Let's see, Inner Space. I think his name was Tex. Was his name Tex? Text character. I'm not gonna find it now. Hold on, let me do this one. Martin Short. Let me type in inner space. Where was it? Let's see. Here it is, right here. Tell me that doesn't look like that congressman. Oh, zoom out. Tell me that doesn't look like that congressman. I'm telling you, that looks like that congressman. Just saying. Just saying. Blinken. Yeah, I figured that's who you're talking about. All right. So Adam Schiff says, I tried to capture what Donald Trump has done to destroy our democracy in the last 9 months in 9 minutes. It took me a bit longer. It's that hard to lie, right? Okay, let's see what this young lady has to say.
People sometimes ask me how, as an immigrant myself, I can be so opposed to illegal immigration, and it's actually really simple. You're not entitled to someone's country. That's it. That's the video. That's the reason.
You needed
That's
to
the
pay,
argument.
Gavin?
You're not entitled to someone's country. It really is that simple. People sometimes ask me how, as an immigrant myself, I can be so opposed to illegal immigration, and it's actually really simple.
All right. Sorry, had to do something. Look at this. Some families in America are on track to pay over $22,000 more per year for their health insurance. Where are their Republican senators? Right? What? But why doesn't she blame the insurance companies, the doctors, the hospitals, or even the pharmaceutical companies, right? The pharmaceutical companies with the high cost of drugs here in the United States. But nope. She doesn't care because she gets kickbacks from them. She gets all that good money from the pharmaceutical companies. Oh man, that's 22 minutes long. Never mind. Go to my X and you'll see this. Well, let's watch a few first minutes of it.
He's got 2 convictions, unlawful use of a weapon. He's a gang member from back of the yards. He's from Mexico. There's one particular event where a Guatemalan female, single mother of 2, was in a Lyft or Uber, one of the two, with her boyfriend going to get dinner after they moved into to a new apartment, and just happened to be driving through the back of the yards to go to whatever restaurant they were driving to. And it was pretty late in the evening. I'd say probably around 9:30.
Looks like Chicago.
And, the Latin Saints were out partying, and they thought the Uber was a rival gang member coming through, and they shot, I believe, 2 or 3 rounds from an AK-47. One of the rounds went through the back of the trunk, hit the Guatemalan female in the back, went through her heart, killed her instantly, while she was FaceTiming her mother.
Oh, wow.
So her mother basically saw her daughter get murdered.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I know this guy was there and was told that he was the one who hit the AK-47 after the shooting. He's already been ordered removed back in 2013 or 2014, but filed a bunch of motion to reopen. Everything's been denied. He does have a pending court case next year, but since he's been out on ICE bond, he went and picked up another gun conviction.
Wow.
Back in 2024. So we will be revoking his bond and bringing him back into custody, and he'll be staying in custody.
Yeah, that's what I figured, Gavin.
This is the immigration judge again.
That's unbelievable. So 12 years after already receiving an order to removal.
Correct.
So who knows how many other crimes he's committed
that we don't know about?
Yeah.
Or the police know about? Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely. Obviously, he's still up to no good since he picked up another conviction, in August last year. So,
I don't know. You guys want to watch the whole entire thing? Like 22 minutes long.
A perfect example of when you have people saying that, you're going after innocent people. It's actually the illegals themselves that are killing those so-called migrant communities.
Correct, yeah.
That's where the violence happens
just rolled up on the block, east side of the street.
Copy that. Our guy Douglas, he's parked probably like 1 or 2 cars right behind the target vehicle.
To David's point, the amount of manpower and time it takes to go and get this one guy?
A lot of money, a lot of resources, surveillance. I mean, we could be sitting here for, I mean, you got what, 5 of us plus, the 3 of you, but normally it'd be, the 5 of us. So, I mean, we could be sitting here for 8 hours.
Wow.
So think about that. And
Plus all the other time surveilling before.
I think I was up till, I don't know, almost 10 o'clock last night, rerunning the plates, license plate readers, and just the time. Yeah, it's money. Yeah, it takes a lot. So yeah, it's time consuming. When I first started, I worked the criminal alien program. I worked at 26 in California, the largest jail in Cook County, and interview people, write detainers. They would turn them over. And all that came to screeching stop though, and once we became a sanctuary state. So no cooperation whatsoever.
And the craziest part too is there are so many times when protesters and advocates and whatever you want to call them, but there's so many times when they will roll up to a site where we have agents or officers that are working really hard to get a bad guy. It could be a pedophile. I mean, they have no idea who they're protecting, but they're throwing themselves in front of cars or whatever to stop the agents and officers from picking up this individual with zero knowledge of who they are. It's dangerous for them. It's dangerous for everybody involved.
It's the crazy thing. It's, you think about how big this problem is, how to solve it. It's like millions of people here victimizing communities, have no right to be here, and you guys one by one are going, and every single one of those you're a potential target for harassment, attacks by the media, by the community, by activists, just for doing your job and protecting the community.
Correct. I've never ever targeted anybody who hasn't already been arrested by a local, state, federal law enforcement agency before. If they weren't here committing crimes,
The heck
we
are
would
these?
never know. You know what I mean?
The heck is that?
They didn't come to the U.S. illegally and then come here and commit more crimes on top of that. We, as ICE, would never know. But
That doesn't
when
look
they
like a
come here and
handcuff,
commit
does
crimes,
it?
then yeah, we are notified, and we go out and do our jobs.
It's a weird looking
My car's
handcuff.
already burned. He's lucky I don't get out and ID him.
We've been on camera for the last.
So while we're waiting here on this house to pick up this criminal thug, you got all these activists pulling up, trying to dox us, get our plate number, post it on social media. These scumbags are out here putting flyers in doors, know your rights. It's just disgusting. Protecting the worst people in our society just pisses me off. Out giving flyers for illegals.
They're trying
Yeah.
to enable.
Oh, they're trying to film
Got
them.
the grand jury.
Got the plate DZ 52498. Let's get this girl. This pisses me off. The work you guys do and this.
He just joined the females. He did a lap around my car.
So while we're out here trying to get these scumbag, dirtbag, criminal illegals off the street, guy with multiple gun charges, we've got these activists coming up here trying to interrupt the operation, thinking they know what they're doing, putting flyers up on houses, aiding and abetting illegal aliens.
It's crazy.
More than likely paid for by your tax dollars through these activist leftist grants. These are the real enemies. I mean, the cartel illegals are enemies, but it's the enemies within our own country that are aiding and abetting them that are the real problem. Now he's filming us, filming him, getting our plate. He's probably doing a live TikTok.
Can you hear what he's saying?
What a freaking douchebag.
Why don't you go out? Why does the cop go out and harass him a little bit?
That's the problem right there. That's the problem. Well, we got this jackass sitting in his house, and we got to wait here because it's an admin warrant. Can't knock on the doors because they've already been told they don't open the doors. They've been coached. It's just the whole thing. This is the death of our country if we let it continue. Yeah, there you go. I got this. Jackass with his middle finger out. Another neck tattoo. You know what's awesome about this is half this block is probably illegal. So they don't know who the target is. They just think they all are. So you got people out their windows filming us now, probably worried we're coming up to their house. Now this jackass girl's up there knocking on the door, like
Telling everybody.
thinking she's doing some civic duty. What a loser. Oh, what losers. You are a loser, girl. We came out here to catch a bad guy, but the story today is this is it. These activists, just pieces of trash. That's who we have to defeat. Hello, lady.
A little gordita.
Yes. So now we got this lady in her Tesla honking in the neighborhood.
They're getting their bullhorn out for you.
Good.
Why don't they go out and say something to her? Or go do something?
Another van with a mask. EG 7565.
So what is the?
He's handing out something else. He just gave him something
What are you
else.
on the lookout for in such a situation?
How do you know you're a woke commie?
Wearing a mask and sunglasses.
Look at this beautiful, beautiful specimen. Part of the Southwest Community Outreach. Doing the best work. Come on. So this is it, guys. This is the Brighton Park Neighborhood Council Community Alert, the Southwest Rapid Response Team, aka leftist activist, pro illegal alien, pro criminals in your neighborhood response team is out and confirms federal agents at 61st and Kildare. So they're out here advising to call the Illinois Family Support Network hotline.
Wow.
So if you want to find the organizations that are actively working to undermine America, you might want to give them a call. It's 855-435-7693, the Illinois Family Support Network hotline. I'd give them a call and let them know what you think of them. Maybe the Southwest Rapid Response Team too. Just the most pathetic human beings on the planet.
What the fuck kind of
this
mask
guy,
is
what
that?
This, if you want to see the enemies within our country, these people right here. I wonder if they would even care if they knew this guy's.
So do you think they're wearing a mask
they'd
to
want
hide
to
their
stay.
identity or because they still believe in COVID? Oh, here comes a tough guy.
Can't hear you with the gay mask.
Sounds European.
He's saying, what agency are you guys with?
I don't know why they don't get out and talk to him. I'd go fuck with them.
He's so cool. This guy's so cool. So it's guys like this that are out here coming up to ICE officers as they're trying to remove criminal illegal aliens, demanding to know information about these guys so they can dox them, while we've got a criminal thug sitting in the house, and these guys are out here wasting their time and alerting the neighborhood.
Most of the time, they don't really care about any kind of special mission.
She looks
They're
like
just
Cruella
ignorant to
DeVille.
what we're doing
Well,
here.
that's the problem.
That's the big problem.
And they pass on information.
Mm-hmm.
You notice they're all like heavy set women,
They
by
got
the
the
way?
megaphone. It's about to be a party. Come on, pots and pans. We need pots and pans. It's not official until you get the pots and pans.
They came in kind of broken up. Are you guys,
She's really struggling.
Honestly, if
How does
in the
this
next
thing
couple of days you
work?
guys don't get this guy, I want to put out who we're looking for and what they did to make it to where we couldn't get this guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this is who you're protecting. Oh, this lady. Just, oh yeah, shake your, oh, so disappointed. One of the white liberals that shouts shame. So they're giving a warning to the neighborhood.
I'd be like, shut the
There
fuck
are
up. I'm
agents in
trying
the
to watch
neighborhood.
TV.
Don't speak to them.
No habla.
Get the flyers from these guys. Yep. Oh, see the people in the car? Yeah, over there. Oh no, okay. Yeah, oh no, we'll pass the word.
Interesting.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood.
I hope we can identify these three people, because when this guy eventually hurts somebody else, they can point the finger right at these three chicks.
Yep.
Right? Now they're coming out of the woodwork, dude.
Yeah, let's
They
get
must
all
have
these guys
posted
back
something
here.
on
Watch out,
social
we need to get
media.
shot.
They must have posted something on social media. Sure. Dude with the super bad
So I
shirt.
got
He's wearing.
Chicago PD. The thing that gets me is Chicago PD isn't allowed to work with ICE. The jails
You can't
aren't allowed
hear
to hand these
Matlick.
guys over, where you could have got them in the jail instead of having to come out to the community. And now the community is calling the same police. They can't work for them. Yeah, we got these guys. Little
Your
homies.
Matlock.
Think
Oh,
they're
yeah.
cool.
You can't hear your Matlock. Yeah, right?
Wearing his pajamas. So look at this. Look at this beehive of activist traders, all for something they have no clue. They don't know why we're here. They don't know who we're going after. They don't know what his charges are.
It's all good,
But
girl.
they'll
I
come out
figured
and
it
flip
out.
us off. The saddest part about this is it's because they've been educated this way. They've been taught either by their parents or their schools or the media or their friends that ICE is bad.
What is
If
Matt
you
trying
could
to
go into
leg?
the jails, half these guys, you wouldn't even have to be out here.
Correct. Because the jails would just turn them over on the ICE detainer. So yeah, we wouldn't be sitting here having to deal with this for hours on end.
But they won't do that.
Yeah, so the big concern out here is that Chicago is a sanctuary city. And what that does is that allows criminal aliens like the one on this ICE-led op that we are sitting here on today to try to get this criminal alien who has weapons charges, several weapons charges, and has had an order of removal in the past as well.
He's
We
a
could
bit
have gotten
sour,
this
fam.
individual out of jail if the local and state government was able to turn them over. It would be a safe location. Jails are safe locations for ICE to pick up individuals. But now we're out here and the activists here are frightening the
Oh, but he's
entire
sweet.
neighborhood for no reason. Federal law enforcement officers are not going to hurt anybody. They're here in order to pick up somebody that has gun charges.
Yeah, in fact, so they're making their neighborhood less safe.
He
Much
stopped.
less safe.
This dude's going back out of it.
Oh, he almost hit him a little bit even. Oh, you're cool.
There you go. Beautiful members of society.
Would that be funny if he hit him and then they get to arrest him?
This is it, guys. This is the enemy within that we are battling. Blocking traffic now. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
What, did Chicago PD just show up?
Second Amendment. Remember, Second Amendment. Second Amendment goes both ways.
Go yourself. Yeah, that's a threat. Yeah, I got him clear.
That is a threat.
Obviously, by his car.
Wow, they got
So
a
now we have a
handicap parking spot in
spontaneous
front of their house.
illegal alien rally. Now they're chanting "No hate, no fear." Immigrants
I tried
are
to get
welcome
one of
here.
those. Didn't work.
Apparently, that includes criminals with multiple gun charges, and who knows what else. They don't know if this is a rapist. They don't know if this is a child molester, a murderer. Yeah.
God bless you guys.
Hey, God bless you. Yeah, God bless you, brother.
It sucks.
Yeah, you wait. Say that again. You voted for this?
I'm a Trump supporter.
God bless you, bro.
I did. Some people got to go, and
Oh,
it
I
sucks,
love it.
right?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
God bless you, brother.
That's cool.
Our guy that was on our
Pulling
side.
him out?
Yeah, they got him out of the car
Jesus Christ.
in cuffs.
That guy was actually
He's on our side.
pro us. He just stopped to roll down his window and tell us he was on our side. Damn it.
That's sad. So the one guy who came up and told us he's on our side,
That's crazy.
Chicago PD actually pulled him over and now is arresting him. It looks like they're putting him in the car.
For what?
And now everyone's running down there thinking that it had something to do with us. And this guy was the only guy who came up and said, I voted for this. And he's a Trump supporter. What a shame. This is a problem. If CPD actually communicated with ICE, they would know. Now we got 2 CPDs on the scene.
Now we got a news station here, Telemundo.
We get out and say we've got a target in this house who is wanted on gun charges, and you guys this is obstructing it. It's unbelievable, guys. This is the problem. I just want to make sure the media understands this is only happening because of these activists. The only reason that CPD is out here wasting all of these resources is because you have leftist activists.
It's about Chicago. I just gotta say real quick, freaking, he did all that work to try and blur this guy's face out, and then messed it up.
This guy threatened federal agents. Said the Second Amendment goes both ways. So this guy threatened federal agents. How many criminals do you want to keep? Rapists, murderers? How many criminals? No, I'm just asking you, seriously. How many criminals do you want in your neighborhood? Are you okay with rapists? Are you okay with murderers? These guys are trying to take criminals out of your neighborhood. What's that?
You think everybody?
Yes. Well, if you're here illegally. Now you got CPD. Who can't work with ICE because they're a sanctuary community who's out here dealing with one guy who actually supported. I'm sorry for this guy. He actually supports Trump. He stopped to say he supports us. And unfortunately, he got caught up in the middle of it. And now all of these guys are out here. You're wasting tax dollars because these guys started protesting. So you have leftist activist agencies protesting in the street that ends up bringing out CPD. That's the reason this is happening. You're wasting all of these resources because you have leftist activists pretending like they care about their community, protecting criminals in their community. That's what's happening. So the same guys that want to abolish the police, call the police. It's unbelievable, guys. These are the enemies within that we're really battling against. God bless you guys for your service. I wish you guys could do your job.
You're one of them, so why don't you do something about it?
What's that?
I'm one of them. Why don't you do something about it?
You're one of what?
Whatever you fucking chasing after.
Are you one of what? You're one of what? You're one of what? You're one of what? Well, I'm not the one threatening anyone, sir.
Please do me a favor. Please do me a favor.
You guys are idiots. Looks like a sale on leaf blowers.
Yeah, I got you.
We don't want this to happen.
I got you. So again, just to give you guys an update, the only reason CPD is here is because these leftist activists called them. There was an active ICE investigation. Thank you for your service, sir. There was an active ICE investigation here to pick up a criminal that was wanted on multiple charges. And these guys called the police. How many criminals are you okay with, neighbors? How many criminals? Asking you, how many criminals? How many criminals? How many
You came to my
criminals? You're okay
neighbor?
with rapists? You're okay with murderers? You're okay?
Look at this motherfucker. He's just standing there fucking recording us and you letting him do shit. You protecting him.
It's the law. You can.
Just like you are recording everyone, he has every right to record
We're
everybody.
recording y'all doing a
It
lot
doesn't
of
matter.
shit. He's recording us on purpose. Y'all protecting him.
There is no-
So why you say you're treating us the same way?
Everybody is recording everyone right now.
Karma is a bitch. Just watch it when you get it, bro. Watch when you get it.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
No, I said karma. I'm not threatening you, dumb motherfucker.
But there is no karma, but you need Jesus. Whole country.
I don't know. I
needs
believe in
Jesus.
karma.
We're all leaving, sir.
I appreciate your service.
Yeah, thank
So, but the only thing is, look at the response by CPD when the Mayor Johnson won't let them work with ICE. If ICE could just go to the jails, you wouldn't have to have this. You wouldn't have to come to the neighborhoods if ICE could just go to the jails. But because they won't let them go to the jails, ICE has to come out here to the neighborhoods, and then you get these leftist activist groups that come out and then call the police. You want to stop
Donnie.
this? You don't want ICE in your neighborhoods? Stop being a sanctuary community. Let ICE go to the jails and pick up the criminals in jail. But I'm happy to talk. I want to know how many criminals you guys are okay with. What organization are you guys with? Who's paying you guys to be out here?
Hold
so
on.
these were the first. So these are actually the
Is it freezing
activists
up?
that caused this. They caused an ICE operation
Put all I can
to be
close down.
compromised. They obstructed an ICE operation that was going to take a criminal out of their community. And instead of being able to do that, now that criminal is still in their neighborhood.
There we
So
go.
Telemundo showed up. Let's see what Telemundo reports on this. It'd be very
Donnie.
interesting to see.
Ooh, she got big boobs. I know, I'm bad. I'm bad. I don't care. I'm a guy. All right, it's been over 1 week since President Trump pleaded with Google to stop censorship of a network that helps Republicans with Hispanics, and zero action has been taken. What gives Google? They're not going to let us back.
He's got 2 convictions.
I mean, they're not going to let them back. They're not. I mean, they're YouTube. They hate us. They hate conservatives. There's no, even though I can log into my phone, it's getting to where I almost can't anymore because I had to buy a new phone. So my new phone, well, this one can log in to my Eddie Block Films account, but no one else is because they're already logged in. As soon as I buy another new phone, I will no longer ever again be able to log into Eddie Block Films. Just saying. All right, so this Farah woman, what's her name? Farah what? Oh, Alyssa Farah on The View last January said, if he gets the Israeli hostages out, I promise I will wear a MAGA hat for one day on this show. Do you think she's going to do it? But let's see if she even said it. Let's see what she said.
My point when I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic, changing a tune, it's not making every single thing a 5-alarm fire.
Yeah.
If he does good, if he gets the Israeli hostages out, I promise I will wear a MAGA hat for one day on the show and say, thank you
Please
for
don't do
doing
that.
it.
Yeah.
And then she'll knock it right off my head. But like,
don't do that.
you have to be able to cheer for wins when they happen and then call out relentlessly the wrongdoing.
Well,
All right, do you think she's going to wear it? How much you want to bet she doesn't wear it next time she's on that show? Whatever show that is. All right, this is people being... Sorry, it's kind of loud. Look at the reactions that are going on here. Cry, I agree. Two years. Can you imagine being away from your family for 2 years and then worrying that they're gonna die? Did they, Pam? Yeah. I didn't watch any yet. This is my first time watching this. Wow. They are kind of hard to watch, huh? All right, Grau probably seen this already because he loves Gutfield, but
I don't get this at all. I don't like war because
my internet's freezing up. Come on.
he became unacceptable to them, to the people that were in power. He thought big. He sees everything as a moonshot. What could happen? Maybe not, maybe not. He thought that the impossible was possible. So I would love for Never Trumpers to ask themselves about the possibility that the things that they hated about him are what make him successful. And perhaps your ego was hurt by the fact that he believed that these great things could happen, and he was persistent and relentless and positive, and that just seems so alien to you. If you think about it,
yeah, hopefully
where
we'll see
are
some
his
more.
critics today? How small are they? Because I can't see them. Where is Bill Kristol? Where is Adam Kinzinger, Liz Cheney, Gavin Newsom, Vindman? Where are these people? We should do a show on Fox Nation called Where Are They Now?
Where are they
And just
now?
do all, because I want to know, how do you look in the mirror when you see, after years of mocking people who had faith in this guy, people who risked a lot of stuff to support Trump that you made fun of, the George Takei's of the world that ridiculed it, where are they? Don't you owe the people that you mocked some kind of apology? This guy is solving world peace. He closed the border. He's trying to reduce crime. Anyway, they'll find something new.
Of course they will. Of course they will. All right, let's do this thing real quick. Let me do another one of these. These are some high dollar ones. So we gotta do. Let's be clear: cryptocurrency is no longer emerging; it's here, and this latest move cements the reality in the biggest way yet. Trump Media Group just inked a massive $6.4 billion deal with Crypto.com, the world's top crypto platform. They're teaming up to scoop up $6.4 billion in CRO, the powerhouse token that fuels fast, low-fee the DEFI. I don't know what the heck that is. Taking rewards and real-world perks like cashback on your spends to launch America's first CRO treasury. When it's done, this new company will be the biggest CRO holder of all time out there. Want in on the action? Head to crypto.com today and grab some CRO. Let's make crypto great again. I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything about CRO. I guess that's the name of it. Is that the name of it? Yeah, I thought you said that they're checking caskets for bombs of the dead people. Let's see. All right, here's what I was talking about earlier about Elizabeth Warren. She said, "For 2 excruciating years, I have called for the return of the hostages brutally kidnapped on October 7th and held in Gaza. Today is a good day." Let's see if she mentions President Trump at all. If I'm grieving for all those who can't come home today. Today must be an important day of Gaza, blah, 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 blah. But yet, the woman who mentions every single tweet she mentions President Trump in, all of a sudden, she doesn't use his name at all. Funny how that works, isn't it? Funny how that works. What a bitch. What a bitch, right? A bitch. Let's see. We were watching that. There was some good ones last night. There was some good Antifa ones. Let's see what's new. Let's see if anything good came out over the last. Is this a fake person? Want to see how you tell people are fake or not? Let's look them up. Follow back. They have 1,260. Well, actually, they might not be a fake person. XRP. Oh, never mind. Those are. It is. It's one of those people that just want you to go and know. Hey, buy crypto. Buy crypto. JD Vance stopped by St. Mary's Cathedral Basilica of the Assumption in Kentucky to surprise a newly married couple. That's kind of cool. What is this? Oh, here's another one for you, Pam. Hold on, let me lower it. Crazy how. Oh, happy birthday to your son, Pam. That's some emotion there. Slapaho Drive. This is awesome. Just awesome. Splashdown confirmed. Let's see. Muslims in the UK are allowed to hand out free Qurans and able to set a boost to convert Christians to Muslims. What is this? SpaceX Crew Chance USA as Starship completes satellite deployment. Yeah, send more so my internet will go faster. We need faster internet here for Starlink. Breaking news. Newsom vetoes social media censorship bill. Newsom just killed SB 771, a bill that would have held social media platforms liable. He was bragging about doing this, and now he vetoes it? What a fucking dumbass. All he's doing is making a show. That's all he's freaking doing. All a show. What is this? Peace is no longer a dream, it's a reality. Trump, I want to say thank you. You deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, I think he does. For what he did today, you know? Let's see this. Robin Williams. Oh, I love Robin Williams. Let's watch this.
But I come here for you because I believe you're amazing. It's good to be in a room with fake beer. Having just gone out of rehab, that's a good choice. Because I was violating my standards quicker than I could lower them. But, uh-oh.
So for those of you that don't know what's happening right now, they're taking down the flag, if I'm correct. I believe this is what the ceremony for taking down the flag at night. I could be wrong.
I'm not going to forget that. I've never had an entire audience just go, forget you! You have no idea! I was also wondering what's coming from that way. That an entire group of military people turned that fucking way. That's not, I know what that was. Can someone tell me what that was? Reveille!
Yeah, Reveille. So they brought down the flag.
It wasn't retreat, was it?
Flag was going down.
The flag
I was right.
Okay.
I was right.
But you don't have to retreat. I imagine that's not really in the orders at this moment.
You're right about that, bro.
The shit, we gotta go! Get me. Obviously, you're going, not a bad idea. You gotta finish here first, but we'll go. So the flag's coming down. Okay, good, because that's pretty weird in the middle of your act to have everyone just go, that's just like, wow! It's like in the middle of sex to go, bye-bye. It's been fun.
I enjoyed his comedy a lot.
No. My underwear has to go back on. Wow, thank you. Right by the basketball court, too. This is where...
In the middle of my, just when I was finishing up, all of a sudden there was the retreat, which I didn't know what the fuck it was. And it was like, all of a sudden the entire audience went, scared the shit out of me. It's like, what do you know that I don't know? All of a sudden I felt like the one human left in the town where everybody else has been possessed. Like, quickly, turn away from here. We do not know what this sound is. Did you get your photo? Good. Merry Christmas, folks. Thanks.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Hype him. All right, what else we got on here for today? Rest in peace, Nanu, right? Good old Nanu. Tesla Diner serves front row seats to Starship Flight 11. That's cool. Oh my god. Sneaky Pete. Let me look this up real quick. Sneaky Pete sent me something on Facebook. Let me find it. It was a guy that was actually there at right there at the Tesla Diner. Let me find it. There's the link. Oh, here we go. Copy. See if we can paste it. Copy it, right? I think I did. Looks like I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, hold on. We gotta turn the sound on. Let me start.
Find out where I live. Don't you think I've been doxxed 100 times already? You think I've been doxxed? Yeah. I don't see you walking into a crowd full of angry people. I don't see you walking. Well, there we go. There we go. There's the violence. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yup. Out, run. ICE is coming. ICE is coming. God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. God bless freedom, you guys. God bless freedom. America spoke on election day. There's my old hat right there. Now, I'm going to have to get a new hat. God bless Donald Trump. God bless America. Uhuru.
So
at the Tesla factory. Popular vote, baby.
I'm pretty sure I know this guy, and if I remember right, if it's who I'm thinking of, he's a really cool dude.
He saved us. He saved America.
Either way, he's a
God
cool dude.
bless you. Uhuru. Yeah, go ahead.
Nikki Pete sent me that today. That was pretty cool. You heard that the Tesla diner, they keep painting Nazi stuff on there? I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I wouldn't at all. I mean, you know? Oh, this one's pretty funny. Obama, let's negotiate. This guy says, I'll blow shit up. Biden, let's negotiate. I will blow shit up. President Trump comes in and says, I will blow shit up. Let's negotiate. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. That was a good one. Let's see what else. Over 30 missing kids found in massive Texas trafficking crackdown. Good. Good. We need more of that. We need more of that. Comey case reveals a battle over whether he should be allowed to keep sensitive discovery materials. Lindsay Halligan argues he should only be allowed to for supervision. Comey hilariously wants to keep them in his own possession. See, he's in trouble. He's got arrested for keeping stuff private, and what a joke. What a joke. What does it say? They're trying to push BS proposals to cut funding to a life-saving skin cancer treatment called ISGRT. A real man will pay your rent without having his name on the lease or even a key. The fuck he will. That's an idiot. That's an idiot. Homeland Security just posted a highlight reel. Oh, we watched that earlier. Let's see, what's this? Trump's historic peace deal, his landmark diplomatic success. World's biggest rocket launched. The biggest rocket on Earth today was launched in South Texas. The sonic booms were so intense that the buildings and the glass shook from tremors. That happens a lot. You think he's gonna? I hope he rolls over on his team. That would be good. All right, Attorney General Letitia James is harboring a fugitive from justice in Norfolk, Virginia house at the center of the James federal indictment. Letitia's niece has been living in the house since she fled North Carolina for failing to finish her probation and is currently facing arrest. Wow, great. I clicked on it for one more word. That sucks. At least I got caught back up. Otherwise known as Trick or John. Trick or John. Trick or... I don't get that one. Oh yeah, did you hear Alec Baldwin crashed his car today? I wonder how drunk they were. What does it say to avoid? Hold on. The totaled Hilaria Baldwin's white Range Rover head-on into a tree in Montauk Highway Monday while driving with his brother to the Hamptons in pouring rain. To avoid hitting him, I hit a tree. I hit a big fat tree and crushed my wife's car. I crushed my wife's car. I feel bad about this. Oh, poor baby. Hold on, let's see what does he actually say. Dude, look how awful this guy looks. Is he all doped out and drugged out? You're telling me he's not drunk right there? Come on, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Right? Do you guys believe it? I don't. I think he's on drugs. There were some good ones too. So, what the heck? JP Pritzker was spotted getting off a plane. This can't be real. I'm not gonna watch that. If that's real, that's sad. I'm not gonna make that person look worse. A Portland resident who lives just 50 feet from the ICE facility lambasts the city for not quelling riots. Let's see this.
Good. Is it loud in there at night?
Where?
In the, do you live here?
Yeah.
It's loud in there at night.
What you hear here is what you hear in that.
I'll be right back. I gotta get
It's
Donnie's meds.
ridiculous. Absolutely
Donnie!
ridiculous. What they're doing to these people here, they're people here that have been in Iraq War and Desert Storm, PSTD. You should see them shake in the elevator.
Oh, with
And
PTSD.
the little kids that with families walking through the elevator would be crying when the bombs, all this stuff. It's really not a fun picture. And all this hype is just making. I mean, could you imagine living in one of these? I know 5 of them
I
that
would
live there.
throw a fit.
Oh, and they do, but there's nothing we can do about it. It's terrible. I mean, I see families and little kids crying, I just get pissed off.
And I mean, they're stuck in a lease, so there's not much they can do, right?
Oh, it's 20.
What was the Tiger King saying? Oh, I missed it, bro. I'm sorry.
And they start back about 11 o'clock in the morning. It's just
There's no sleep.
unfair. It's just
It is
unfair.
unfair. Oh, so not like noise enforcement or anything.
Oh, yeah, the city council won't let them do
See, now
nothing.
he's lethargic again.
Before all this happened, the city council wouldn't let the police
No,
come
you
to
wanna play?
curfews or anything here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, would you like to see the city council
go see the
move
vet in the
forward with
morning.
noise enforcement here?
Well, absolutely. These people, it's unfair for anybody in this building or the other one. Where's the other one? No, I guess this one. They've already shut the school
babies.
down. They won't even let the kids do that daycare.
Yeah.
It's all full of,
So I was curious because, you know, you do have apartments here and people live here, and I haven't talked to anybody
people
from
with
there yet.
children, families up there with kids that you see and they're going down the hallway crying because of
The
all
noise.
the flash bombs going off all hours of the night. You know, it really is. I mean, it's not fair what's going on. It's
No,
just
it's
not
not.
the right thing to do. There's no patriotism in any of this. And that's what's sad.
So I guess if they, like, I mean, I don't know, if the city council, like, aren't the residents suing? Or
Well,
I
we
would.
tried to shut it down, and they won't do anything about it. And so,
it's only gotten worse, really, it seems.
yeah. I mean, can you imagine? And it gets more now, especially
I
on
had some.
Friday and Saturday
Yeah.
nights. It gets really bad. But it's, I mean, just think of the people living here trying to put up with these loud.
Oh, no.
Pamela loves the
I
Tiger
wouldn't be able
King.
to do it.
No, I already told them. I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay here anymore. This is just getting too much.
Will they let you out of the lease, or?
I don't know. I haven't tried. We're not a lease. Yeah, no, it isn't. It's just a month to month.
Oh, okay.
And which is great. They're good here.
Yeah.
They won't do anything towards this though. They're neutral. They don't want to have anything to do. They want to recommend this or
Yeah.
anything. They want to just stay so it's not political for you.
Right.
Hey, Donnie. Hold on, Donnie. Sorry. Donnie comes first. Donnie comes first over everybody. If you don't know that about me yet, then, well, you don't know anything about me then. A law enforcement group is calling on the Virginia Police Benevolent Association to rescind its endorsement of Democrat gubernatorial candidates, whatever, after her refusal to call on her running mate Jay Jones to exit the race. Interesting. I guess so. Pam is not a fan of whatchamacallit. Okay, so police in Wichita, Kansas are asking for help identifying a woman who was taken away screaming early morning by an unidentified man. Okay, if you guys know who this woman is, let's help find her. Well, you can't even really see the picture. How do they have this footage of it? Here's the weird part. How do they have this footage? Oh, it was on is it on a doorbell camera? I'm guessing that's from a doorbell camera. See, look, that looks like maybe the top of their door. Is that their driveway? I don't know. What do you guys think? Ring camera, Gavin? Yeah, but a ring camera doesn't come up looking like that. My ring camera looks sideways. My ring camera is definitely sideways. Let me see if I can. Or I should say in landscape mode, not sideways. Where were we? Shall we hear Tish James for a little bit? And of course, Fox News always gets slow. Maybe it zoomed in. I gotcha. Maybe. Muslim man films himself stealing perfume in UK, and the store manager can't do anything about it. Of course they can't. Oh, you know, I'm going to show you something. I don't like this person that I'm about to show you. But I was sometimes watch these videos, and people are going to there it is. This guy. He had one today that was pretty good that I watched a little bit of. And I just want to show you these parts.
Now, I want to show you there's
Um,
only several ways to TikTok or little
hold on.
for help. Join me. Make sure to please subscribe. You guys are
Here we
not
go.
going to
Listen to
believe
what these
you're
people
about
are
to
saying.
hear.
This
You
is gonna
might
be
wanna
crazy.
Sit down. Again, these are not the protesters. These are business owners addressing the city council. I can't even believe I missed this. Check this out.
For example, we have a homeless camp directly behind our building on 9th and Sandy. Some customers no longer feel safe walking past the tents to enter. We've had to increase our monthly security budget just to maintain a welcoming environment. Last February, the weekend of the Super Bowl, someone from the homeless camp lit a large fire right outside our fence, causing thousands of dollars in damage and forcing emergency repairs before our biggest day of the year. At Cutie's Bar, which we opened less than 2 years ago on 14th and Northwest Flanders, we've already experienced 4 break-ins. Each one is costly and disruptive. If we report the damages to insurance, we risk losing coverage altogether. We've actually been dropped a few times from insurance carriers. So
Crazy.
Something
Yeah,
else
this
I
is
want
Portland.
to point out, the irony of talking about an encampment and how people don't feel safe about this encampment. This is the same exact argument the people who live near the ICE building and Nick Sorter, who got arrested at this or got in a fight near this encampment. These encampments are not safe.
Richard
They
Hernandez
block
lit the
off
fire.
areas, and we are not dismissing the homelessness problem. That is already
This guy talks. Likes hearing this talk.
Businesses across the city are experiencing issues like the broken windows, the graffiti, the mental health crises, especially with SUD issues. These events and interactions, for the most part,
that
go
guy.
unreported. Because they're unreported, you don't see where the resources need to go. Just in the last week, I personally stopped multiple shoplifters. I recovered the goods. I called PSR, Portland Street Response, for person in mental crisis, and I convinced a homeless person to move a tent twice. Most of these things go unreported. There's no police reports for this stuff. You don't get to see where to direct your resources.
And that's what they do that on purpose. So all across the country, you can say crime is down. Crime is down. It's because they're not reporting it anymore.
There's no way to report a shoplifter that we stopped and recovered the product from.
exact toxic endemic, and I
There's one more.
City. A few months ago at our bar, there's a group of people that will descend. We have to shut down all the time. 45 people. 2 women in the group started breaking glass in our bar, stabbing each other. Our bartender called us. We pulled up the security cameras live. She was screaming. Blood splattered on the security cameras. The police came, no name was taken, no report, no accountability. And it's not an isolated incident. We've had people that have been 86, they come back with guns in hand, standing a foot off of our sidewalk for hours every single weekend. Every single weekend. Our staff is terrified. We've endured break-ins, vandalism. We've been held up by gunpoint. And it feels like no one is coming.
That's
the kind of stuff that's going on in Portland right now. Just insane, right? Fisher James, we don't need to play more of her. That ICE arrested a 6-year-old. Nope, she's mid-20s. Unless that ICE arrested a 6-year-old girl. Turns out it was actually a woman in her mid-20s, and the arrest had nothing to do with immigration. Why lie? Because they're liberals. That's what they do best. That's what they do best. The liberal utopia. Portland, right? The liberal utopia. What else can we see? Want to see Antifa get their butt kicked?
That ego's hitting hard, huh?
Oh
my God! Right now.
Oh, I love it. Although I gotta admit, I don't have good balance because of my legs, so I would have probably fallen over that quickly too. So, it's 2 minutes best at the end. Grab it. Who is this from, Gra? I hate taking stuff on the show when I don't know what it is, but I'll do it for Gra. I'll do it for.
The countdown will begin this Sunday afternoon at 1, right here on the radio station you grew up with, Music Radio 138. Oh, fuck. What the hell's going on here? Oh, geez, well, isn't it the last hour? We got another hour to do?
All right. I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna do comedy stuff right now. Not right now. Maybe I'll play it at the end of the show for you. Just not right now. Leftist on the street drops all pretense and states the quiet part out loud. Let's see what they're saying.
They don't exist.
Right? People should not. I was going to say something really nice to you. Listen, I know that you don't agree that transgenderism is real, but it's very real. Those people are very real. Just like you. No, they are very real, and their feelings matter, and their right to existence fucking matters. Okay? Your right to existence fucking matters, even though I don't like you.
Even though
it
we don't
still
like
matters.
Okay.
You get
A
to
minute
be
ago
who
he
you
said
are
white
because
people
you are.
shouldn't
Get
exist.
the fuck out of here. You get to be who you are. No, he's like, why do they hate Charlie? He's coming up. He's fucking shit. He's doing shit. No, he's fucking shit. Babe, just let me do my thing. Listen, you get to live.
Oh, don't talk to a woman like that. Where are those people? Where are those people? Let's see. What is this? I don't know. Shall we see if what's honey? Oh, she's not live. Is there nothing going on right now over there in the land of Antifa? I guess. Well, she's not live, and Tommy Boy can't go live from there. Who? Oh, I know what we were watching on X the other day. Let's see. I saw him pop up live. Let's see if he's live because there's not much more going on right now. Where is it? Who is that? Portland Andy. Well, let's see what Portland Andy's watching. I gotta turn on the audio.
Around asking people for their papers. Let me see yours.
Give storage a review. Do what you gotta do.
Fucking bum asses.
So if they're lining up there, it means they're about to come out, huh?
That's the funniest part, because they can actually go around asking you to verify your fucking citizenship, but when you ask them, right?
They're a little more rowdy now that there's no Proud Boys and Patriots out there, huh?
You like the view?
This one's on YouTube. I'm guessing your friend left. Did your friend leave? Nope, it's not that person. See, they make these things so small. I don't know. No, not that. Dude, this guy was on earlier. What was his name? Crime something. Crime to watch, I think. No, wait. Something to watch. Or something to... He popped up earlier. Hold on, let me see if I can look on my phone and see if it'll show me. Because I saw it. That he popped up. He was live. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Where's my notification? Nope. Okay, I guess I didn't record it. I didn't remember it. All right. He's coming here for the Charlie Kirk Memorial tomorrow. What? In Sacramento? Is that tomorrow? Okay, where else can we go? So I don't think BCP is there anymore. I don't want. It's not gonna. Let me go to view all maybe because we were watching him a little bit yesterday. Let's see if I can find his name. Oh, that's 4 days ago. Okay, never mind. Tommy Boy won't be able to be anywhere near. I guess let's watch Andy for a little bit. Oh, BCP is there right now? His internet is the worst of all of them, though, I think.
ADA, don't donate to me. Go file ADA lawsuits against the fucking city. I don't give a fuck about the money, bro. Let's go make sure this encampment is taken care of. They're not complying with ADA.
I could do it, but I don't live up there.
I don't give a fuck about the money, bro.
Okay, let's go to BCP then. Black conservative. Let's see. It doesn't say he's live yet, or does it? Yeah, he's live. Okay. And of course, the minute we get up on there, oh, there we go. Let me see if I can get one here from TikTok. Whoa, somebody broke some glass. Go to search, Portland. Somebody broke something over there. Go to live. Oh, that's that one guy that he was watching. Okay. Night vibes in Portland. Portland frog shirt. Nobody's out live in Portland right now, I guess. No, they're just talking. Just talking. I guess we gotta watch this dumbass. And he's frozen too. Hey, it's what do you call him? Carrot Top. Look, it's Carrot Top. You think he's a liberal? Let me hear it. Let's hear his voice.
So I did get that last whole interaction with the police and the protesters. I did get that on.
Yeah, that's a liberal. I'm gonna type in his Carrot Top. Okay, it's Carrot Top. Let's see how much trouble I get in for that. Look, he's freezing up
as well. So there's one agent, as I was saying earlier. There's one agent seems.
Funny, buddy. Yeah, this is no good. We just have to look up the highlights. I can't stand watching stuff like that. All right, let's look up highlights. Portland. Maybe there's some good highlights today. No, I don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. What's this? Watch my interview with Chris, a veteran who lives in the apartment building directly above the Antifa. Oh, we can hear him, I guess. Oh, it's 11 minutes long. Too long for us. Miss Mary, she's just streaming other. Oh, she's just restreaming Portland Andy. Look, everybody's is jerky. What's this? Andy, no, on October 11th, two conservatives near ICE facility. Is that when Tommy Boy got arrested?
It's all on camera.
Or was that Tommy Boy running away? That Carrot Top looking dude? He's one of the main agitators? Is he? You think it's my Starlink? I don't know. Let's go. What's this one? Oh, we watched that one earlier. You think it's my Starlink? Huh? It could be. It definitely could be. Who knows? It is raining right now, so. What is this? This first video may be a war correspondent. Oh shit. What's with the banana suit? Let's see, who is this? Human Dilemma. Where's the good video at the Rock Guy? Oh, this is the Rock Guy where Tommy is now at Portland Ice. This is the guy who just sent them to the hospital. Really?
Look, it's the dude that sucker punched him with the rock. It's the dude that hit him with the rock, sucker punched him. This dude really sucker punched
So how come this guy isn't in jail?
with rocks, and then he runs like a coward. No, he didn't have nothing to do with nothing. You sucker punched him with a rock. You guys are cowards.
Maybe, girl.
You hit him and ran like a bitch. You hit him. You hit him with a rock and then ran like a fucking coward.
How come this guy isn't
You hit
arrested?
him with a rock, bro. Look, it's the dude that sucker punched him with the rock.
How come this guy isn't in jail? Well, let's see. Walmart has begun putting up large dividers to barrier off Carrot Island. Is this Oregon or Portland? No, didn't Portland lose all of their Walmarts? I think they all left already. Let's see if there's any good videos. Because they had some good ones yesterday. We saw that one. Maybe it is my Starlink. Hold on. Maybe it is my internet. Let's see. I don't know. It's going pretty fast. 250. I don't think that's my. I don't know. It could have been. It could be on and off. SSRI brittled Mindy. The apartment screamer calls cops on Tommy for Trump and is told by Tampon Popo to watch his language. Oh, that's the chick that she sets her camera up in her apartment and films all day long. Is that the? Might be. It might be, Gavin. It might be. Yeah, how is that person not arrested? Come on, let's see the video. What is this? Check out the Hood Rivers cabin video. More war and rage Portland. Oh, never mind. Okay, how do you turn this audio on?
To get out to you. This is downtown Portland. I just had dinner at my favorite place. I am now going to walk downtown Portland. You know, the war zone. At night, in the dark, by myself.
Not too bright.
Last video I put up, they didn't put up sound. So we'll see if the sound works for this one. When I try and tag it with downtown Portland, where you should be able to just scroll down and choose your city where you're posting from, they've taken that off, so you can't post from downtown Portland. There goes the crows, you guys. So all my crow videos, all my hotel videos, a good chunk of my videos over the last 5 years have been in Portland. You know, the city that isn't doing well. The city that is...
There's nobody there.
Messy.
Who knows what time it is, though, too?
It's really beautiful here. It's also really mellow. But I thought I'd show it to you guys. Here it is.
I've
If
been
you
to
wouldn't
downtown
mind,
Portland. It's
press
ugly.
all the buttons. You know how it goes. Get this one out. Because there's a stranger
Is she a liberal
She's a
trying to
young
say,
woman.
oh, look, Portland's nice?
totally immersed in her phone like I am. But if you wouldn't mind, push the buttons to get this one out so people can see what Portland actually looks like.
Yeah, she's a liberal trying to say, oh, no, Portland's just fine. Portland's just fine. What's this one? The people have had enough.
That's when a real dog come out. Because if you go piss like a puppy, stay on the porch and let the big dogs eat.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Gavin. I figured it took me a while. It took me a little longer to figure it out. This is a senator.
Driving around in my neighborhood. Hey, everybody. Ron Wyden here. I've been driving around in my neighborhood in Southeast Portland. Donald Trump says our city is so scary. Oh, pumpkin.
The liberals trolling is the worst of the worst. And does this guy have like a speech impediment or what? Oh, here, wait, where is this? Here we go. Let's watch some of this video.
It's been 90 days of protests at the ICE facility in Portland where tensions are high, neighborhoods resemble war zones, and the line between order and chaos is razor thin. I'm Katie Davis Court reporting for the Post Millennial, and tonight I'm going behind the scenes with Homeland Security's Federal Protective Service.
Let's watch this. Is it loud enough for you guys?
First line of defense and protecting our federal buildings.
Because they're fags.
Well, we've had multiple assaults on federal officers ever since early June.
Well, our officers do a great job. Some of them work 24/7, especially on these protest activities.
Portland is unbelievable what's going on. And these are paid terrorists, okay?
President Trump's border czar is promising increased immigration raids in sanctuary cities, and today he specifically called out Portland.
Seattle, all these sanctuary cities that refuse to work with ICE, where we know public safety threats are being released every day into this country. We're going to address that.
From lockdown perimeters and guillotines to arson attacks and assaults, I'm diving into the unfiltered reality of keeping the peace in one of America's most volatile hotspots.
Sounds like she's wearing her mask.
Tonight, we have about 30 to 40 protesters outside. It's a pretty normal night. Well, so Federal Protective Service, our mission here is to exactly that, is to protect the federal facility, protect the employees, protect visitors. What we've been doing.
And tell us a little bit about the protests.
So the protest, they're obviously the anti-immigration enforcement that's going on. And they started early June and slowly started to build. And we had a pretty heavy protest month in June, and then it's kind of stabilized out with, ebbs and flows. Sometimes we'll have busier nights than others. Number one, a lot of First Amendment protected activity. And then occasionally we'll have where it'll not be peaceable and we'll start having illegal activity that we have to, conduct enforcement on.
What are you looking for that isn't peaceful for you guys to go out and start dispersing the crowd?
Well, if we have anything that would impede operations of the building. So
No, you can't visit the building.
Our vehicle ramp and gate, if we can't get vehicles in and out.
I just think she gets in there because she's a blonde, hot blonde reporter.
Tailing us or any of the protesters in the area to get close and possibly do some damage. And then, assaults, things like that, when protests do get a little bit violent.
You guys aren't just dispersing a peaceful crowd.
No, we certainly would not disperse a peaceful crowd.
And we embrace the First Amendment rights, absolutely. But when it becomes violent and it impedes on that peaceful protest, then that's when our officers take action.
I'm guessing he means visitors, like the press visitors,
You guys have been dealing with these
or maybe
protests
the visitors
for
visiting their family
months
members.
Now you said, how's the officers' morale?
Overall morale's good. Obviously it does wear on morale to, pretty much take constant verbal abuse and beratement. And that's part of their First Amendment. We don't have to like what they say, but that can wear on the officers, being called obscene names, racist names. Oh, racism is a big one. And it's, oftentimes we'll pick out, minority officers and they'll get extra attention for verbal abuse.
You get that? You get that? Hey, really? Hey, black cops trying to act out for the white cops, man.
And so that does wear on people, but unfortunately it's part of the job. We don't react to it and just, move on and conduct our mission.
Well, our officers do a great job. Some of them work 24/7, especially on these protest activities and on these
I don't
operations.
know if he'll visit that
so
place.
I think it's important to hype them up and say, great work, great job, FPS. Thank you for protecting our facilities and our public and our protesters.
I don't think you
all
visit.
equally are protected. So they're doing a great job, and we appreciate you giving us the opportunity to thank them.
Oh, is there only 3 or 4 cells in there? Oh, okay.
They are 12-hour shifts, but we're there 24/7. Yeah, we're here 24/7. They just keep going. Yes, I wouldn't say they were tired. They're motivated, but they keep going. This is their job. They like doing it.
I mean, all our men and women, they're outstanding, and they do their job. And the ICE personnel as well. I mean, they're here with us.
Dedicated.
And dedicated professionals. And again, we also support, the protesters exercise their First Amendment rights. I mean, it goes both ways. But we keep driving on. It's our mission, and we'll keep doing it as long as we have to.
So tell us a little about the guillotine.
Well, the guillotine was abandoned property from Monday night. It was rolled out as part of the protest, and then after the crowd left, it was left in the middle of the street. So we removed it and brought it in until the rightful owner comes to claim it.
So how long have you been working here?
So I've been with FPS for over 4 years, but with the federal government for over 20.
And what made you become attracted to this job?
The mission. I believe in the mission. I believe in everything that FPS does. I definitely believe in being a public servant. So absolutely. I'm here to serve the public.
And would you recommend this
Oh,
job?
that makes sense,
I
Gavin.
absolutely would. It is very rewarding. And for anyone that wants to be in public service and give back, FPS is the place to be.
And what kind
I think
of
I broke my
talent are you
fingers.
trying to
Yeah.
attract?
Somebody that's really interested in protecting the rights of people, protecting law and order, and that are really passionate about law enforcement.
We are going up to the roof so that you can see the vantage point that a lot of our officers have for the protesters. And the roof, what do they do on the roof?
Overwatch.
Happy birthday, Pamela's son.
Have you witnessed?
Well, we've had multiple assaults on federal officers ever since early June. We've had a lot of damage on the building. Not so much damage done recently, but in the early days in June, we had quite a bit of damage, and that's why we put up all the plywood all over the windows, doors. We did have, in early June, the attempted breach on the building where they actually tried to break in and smash the doors open. Generally, it's a lot of, just failure to obey. They'll come onto federal property and we'll ask multiple times, we'll use our LRAD or verbal warnings asking people to depart federal property. And then after numerous warnings, if they don't, that's when we'll address it. And that's when, we'll take enforcement action.
And are these protesters out here every night?
We've had, since June, every single night, we've had protesters.
And how can people get involved with FPS?
We would love for people to join our agency. So you just go to our website and you can definitely look how to become an FPS officer.
And that's a wrap on our time with the Federal Protective Service. Tonight we witnessed dedicated officers standing firm in the face of chaos, risking their lives to protect this federal property, and putting it all on the line while navigating an unpredictable and volatile situation.
Pam.
As the protests show no signs of stopping, with demonstrators vowing to continue their stand, this story is far from over. So right now, we are grateful for the bravery we've seen and mindful of the challenges still ahead.
The Democrat Chuck Schumer says the Democrats aren't giving up, Pam. They don't care. They don't care. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, but yeah, they are. Oh my gosh, there's way too many posts on Portland, but there's not enough videos. Because yesterday they had they had one guy that they had he was laying on his back. They flipped him over onto his face and shoved his head in water, kind of like trying to waterboard him a little bit. That's the one I'm trying to find. I don't want to see the ones where they're let's see. Oh, let's see this.
I'm here in Portland right now, and it looks like Antifa, the protesters here, have had a shipment dropped off in a U-Haul right here. They're saying it's all the stuff that's been taken away from Rapid Response and from people since they've been out here. So there's a whole U-Haul full of stuff that's been getting dropped off right now of all of the equipment from the past few months of their protests. You have all this stuff that's getting dropped off right here. You have all of the inflatables as well that the people have been protesting in. A little strange. They have a U-Haul shipment full of all of the stuff that's apparently been taken.
I think it's going to be later than that,
away.
Gavin. I think it's going to be later than that. I could be wrong though. See, what is this one? Oh, we watched that one earlier. Who is this? This is flying over some heads, especially. Is she a rapper, I'm guessing? Come on, I just want to see the good ones from yesterday. They had some really good ones yesterday. I didn't share them, that was the problem. Like, here's the Charlie Kirk thing they had yesterday. Oh, I'm sure they will, Pam. All kinds of Patriots out there yesterday. All kinds of people out there yesterday. See if they have better ones. Because they had some where, like I said, they were just slamming that guy in the water. And I want to make sure we avoid the little ride last night. Let's see what this is.
What I'm asking you to do is to just be a little bit more mindful of the language that you use about how you want to get your message out, right? Because we've gotten multiple people come up to us and said, "Hey, like the stuff."
You mean like when the dude spit on me earlier? Yeah.
Okay, maybe
for recording in public? Yeah.
Okay, well,
but you're wanting to talk to me about my language?
I'm gonna go talk to them too.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked to a lot of people about their
Portland Police is Antifa.
Okay, I would just ask that you keep it respectful. Okay,
Yeah.
And I get that they're not being respectful. When I'm done talking to you here, I'm gonna go talk to them as well. Okay,
but you won't do anything.
I'm not like trying to pick on you or anything like that. But I am asking you, like, I don't want to see you get hurt.
I'm already 200 feet away. They come to me.
And
you know.
Yep, I hear you. And I'm going to talk to them to try to get them right to. But I would appreciate whatever you want to say. You can say what you want.
No, I don't, Gavin.
If you would do me a favor and just keep it a little bit more respectful, right? With whatever.
He's asking Tommy to keep it more respectful. Like Antifa is going to be more expensive. What is this? Oh yeah, this is one part of it, but nothing happened on this. Okay, we're not going to play music because I don't want to get... I'm already in trouble probably from playing music. Let's see. Do they have Eric Cartman out there? They did. And the Stay Puff whatever guy. Ooh, look at the colors there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely don't. One we just saw. I'm trying to find the one where he slams that guy's face in the water. That would be a good one. Oh, it was blurred out. Thank goodness it was all blurred out. Why do so many people that are unfit like me want to go run around naked on their bicycle? What if they get stuck in the chain? What if they get stuck in the chain? Of course, Gavin, they were doing that. They always do that. They do that all the time. I guess I'm not gonna find it. Oh well, it's almost time to go anyways. Let's see. The Dems are done. Let's see what he's responding to. So that. Okay. Sure, we'll like it. Ooh, Molly Honey's dad followed you. Let's see if there's anything real quick that just showed up. Our fully automated bakery in Florida is set up to produce thousands of heat shield tiles per day to outfit the Starfleet. Yeah, poor girl. What the fuck is Gavin Newsom doing now? What are you doing now? What? Okay, I'm trying to see what this is. Oh, they're trying to make it look like Tom Homan. Is that what they're trying to do? I don't know. All the fatties were on e-bikes, no chain to worry about. Oh my goodness. New mosque nearing completion in Dearborn Heights. That must be Michigan. Oh, let's see what freaking Obama's saying here.
Thanks to the work of the Biden administration, Dr. Fauci, we already have millions of kids around the country who have gotten vaccinated, which means that if you're still thinking about it, get informed, talk to somebody you trust, your family doctor, your pediatrician,
they do,
a school nurse. Get more information about it. They'll tell you it's safe, it's effective. This vaccine is tailored for kids, and then come on down and find a spot to get vaccinated. You can get it for free just by going to vaccine.gov. It'll tell you exactly where you can go to get vaccinated. And
he deserves to be sued too.
Make sure to do it, as you said, for your kids, your entire family as well.
Okay, I'm done. Freaking these dumbass people pushing vaccines. All right, guys. What's up, Bra, Gavin, Pam? They're all still here. We're going to get going. For sure tomorrow, I already had the appointment for Donnie. It's weird. He's acting slow again today. Like this about an hour ago or two, he was running all over the place. Like he was super hyper, and now he's slowed down. So I just gave him his medicine, though, so who knows. But we're going to go see the doctor tomorrow. We'll see what's going on with him, and I'll keep you all informed. They'll tell you almost like they were forced to say that. Kind of, huh? Your roomie changed his mind about getting the vax today after talking to me. Well, that's good. Good for you, Raw. All right, y'all. We're going to get going. I've got stuff to do before tomorrow, and hope y'all have a great night. Maybe he found my edible stash. No, I don't have any more edible stash. Thyroid levels are hard to get right. Yeah. So that's why I'm not too worried about it, because I know it's the thyroid, and so I can take him tomorrow. But still, it's pretty crazy. So good night, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Happy birthday to Pam's son, if you didn't say it already. And y'all have a good night.
You watching 80 Block Films, 80 Block Films.